Aaron Boone speaking to the media after the Yankees
won the series. Credit to the Royals. I mean, it's a really good team over there. All four of these games were tight and I thought well played games. You know, I thought we did a lot of really good things throughout the series. But, you know, Garrett setting the tone tonight, really setting us up for the back end there. But, yeah, I was tempted a little bit in the seventh there. Was kind of going hitter to hitter, depending on if the right, left, right presented itself for Clay or the left, right, left for Tommy. I was just kind of treating it like that. But my heart skipped a beat on Isbell.
What was your perspective on the situation on the bottom of the sixth, the dust up at second?
I don't know. I'm still not even sure who. I have no idea, honestly. And you know, it was like we were out there, and then it was right back into we're at the end of a playoff game, and so I haven't even let the dust settle and talk to the guys involved.
I was looking for Nettles and Brett to.
Yeah. You know, I was like, if there was, you know, some kind of upset over the slide or whatever, you know, we could just go back and show a little Hal McRae, Willie Randolph, and we'll all laugh at ourselves.
Nice reference. I think we're third time in the LCS for you as manager. Every year is different, but what feeling do you have about this group, if you compare to the others, that makes you, I'm sure, confident?
Yeah. Well, I'll just go 22. We kind of limped into it a little bit. You know, we lost some key pieces down the stretch going into the playoffs and had a real grueling series with Cleveland with a rain out that extended the series to that fifth game. And so I remember getting into Houston middle of the night, you know, not excuse, but I feel like we're in a better place right now, just from a, you know, roster standpoint, health standpoint. But, you know, you get to this point now, we'll be down to the Final Four. You know, everyone's feeling pretty good about their team. So, and that's the case for me.
Aaron, did you take a moment to speak to the team? And overall, what are you feeling right now emotionally about what you guys just did?
Yeah, I addressed the team before we started. You know, short and sweet. You know, we get to go play for a pennant now. You know, and you know you talk about you get into spring training and you want to put yourself in position to be a playoff team, win the division, check. Now it's on to the ALCS. You know, certainly this hopefully is not the end of the road for us, and we expect more, but you know, you got to savor these times too, because, you know, to get down to the Final Four here, and I feel like be in good shape from a team standpoint. I feel like we're playing well. I feel like we're pretty well rounded. We're not perfect, you know, by any means, but I'll take our chances.
Gleyber started the first rally, knocked in the second one.
Awesome. I mean, he's been so good at the top of our lineup now for a couple months. That's what we've been watching for the last couple months. It's that. And, you know, I don't know how many times he ended up walking in this series. I know it was a lot, but like he's getting on base at such a high clip, but you see the aggression too. Like first pitch of the game, here we go. Boom. You know, then the RBI, obviously, to extend the lead. He's just been having such quality at bats now for a couple of months, and it's been huge.
And then Judge obviously got his first extra base hit.
Yeah.
Before the game, you thought you were seeing the swing, so I imagine.
Yeah. I think on 3 times today, couple walks in the double. Yeah, I mean, Walker's obviously, you know, given him problems over the years. So, but you're not going to hold him down long. And, you know, I still think, for all the talk around, I still think he's on base 7 times in 4 games. Like, man, I was rolling. I was playing good when those things were happening. So, you know, he's in a good spot, and we're excited for the next challenge.
What are some things that you liked that you saw in this series? I mean, I would imagine, or is Stanton seems like he's locked in. And is he okay? By the way, you took him out for pinch runner.
Yeah. He's fine.
So, Torres and Stanton, the bullpen at the end. What did you see that you liked in these?
Yeah, I mean, look, Riz goes down, so what's first base going to look like? Man, Cabrera and Birdie, I thought were outstanding in this series, defensively and providing a little something offensively too. Look, we didn't score a ton of runs this series, but you know, I think you look at our at-bats against a really good pitching staff, both starters and relievers. I thought we gave ourselves really good chances each and every night. We didn't really break through big time offensively, but I thought the at-bat qualities from a lot of different people were solid. You know, obviously the pen was excellent. We got enough starting pitching. Garrett, outstanding today. You know, Clark yesterday. So, you know, the contributions were all there. I thought we did some good things defensively. Doogie was excellent in left. You know, Juan in that first game with the throw out at the plate, you know, that's a huge play in that game. You know, I thought Aaron was excellent in center. So I thought we caught the ball pretty well. I thought Austin was excellent behind the plate. So, you know, I thought we played a real clean brand of baseball, and won some games in different ways, whether it was the pitching, whether it was the defense making a play, whether it was heavy, long at-bats that grind them down a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, a good series against a good club.
Eric, congratulations.
Thank you. Yep.
So the Yankees, well, they're not trying to repeat what has happened in their last 5 ALCS appearances because all of them have been L's. The latest one, 2022, when the Astros beat them 4-0. You see the Astros are a theme here 3 times. You got the Tigers in 2012, the Texas Rangers in 2010. But it's a new year, so anything's possible.